Hey, what do it, y'all? Swish Entertainment, putting y'all tuned to all y'all favorite rappers and celebs. Like, but first, I need a little favor done for y'all. First, please like, comment, subscribe to this video, hit the notification bell is whatever your search is, put y'all tuned to this story. Now, today we've seen the continuation of Diddy's federal criminal trial, as yesterday that did not take place as it was Memorial Day. Both the defense and prosecution teams will go at each other about previous testimonies before the jury will be seated. One of Diddy's former assistants, Capricorn Clark, had testified against the music mogul today, as she had accused Diddy of having made threats directed at her, and she had alleged that Diddy had accused her of having stolen from him. Capricorn Clark was questioned about the areas that she had grown up in, and she would begin speaking about the record labels that she had once worked for. She had conveyed that she had once worked for Def Jam Records before transferring to Death Row Records. Capricorn Clark had also delved into the numerous jobs that she had worked under Diddy's organization. The jury continued on to question Capricorn Clark about her first date working with the music mogul Diddy. Capricorn Clark had made the claim that on her first date working with Diddy, that Diddy had taken her to Central Park along with the individual known as Uncle Polly. Capricorn Clark had told the jury that since she had connections to Suge Knight, that Diddy had told her that if anything happened, that he might have to take her life. This would result in the defense objecting her claim, leading to Judge Arun Subramanian overruling. Diddy's former girlfriend Cassie Ventura during her testimony had revealed that Diddy had a rivalry with Suge Knight. Cassie Ventura continued on to state that Diddy had become aware of Suge Knight's whereabouts and had become knowledgeable that he was nearby. He had continued on to allegedly grab his gun and had left with the security. TMZ has said that they had consulted Suge Knight about the incident. Suge Knight in response has said that it likely would have resulted in violence if he ever were to cross paths with Diddy that night. Capricorn Clark venturing forward had testified that Diddy was in possession of a gun while at her house and said that he had a problem with the rapper 50 Cent. Next, Capricorn Clark has stated that her then boss Diddy had accused her of stealing his jewelry. Capricorn Clark alleges that she was taken to the 6th floor of a dilapidated place and that she would be questioned for hours by Uncle Polly. Capricorn Clark testified that upon her arrival to the room, that the door would be locked behind her and a heavy-set man would be sitting at a folding table. She continued on to state that two men that were built like linebackers were present in the room as well and had informed her that she would be taking a lie detector test. Capricorn Clark then had alleged that she was told that if she failed the polygraph that she would be thrown into the East River. This would lead to the defense objecting Capricorn Clark's claim once again. Capricorn Clark stated that she has to go through a slew of lie detector tests throughout a 5-day duration and she has to return to the same location repeatedly. She informed the court that she was not allowed to leave the vicinity during the lie detector test interrogations. Capricorn Clark continued on to state that once she had completed the interrogations over a 5-day duration, she was allowed to return to her job. She had been questioned in court in terms of why she decided to remain with Diddy's company, and in response she has said, "If I left, they'd think I stole." She also spoke on some of the conditions that she had to work under, saying that she got paid $55,000 per year, she got 4 hours of sleep a night, and that she didn't get paid overtime. Capricorn Clark was questioned about Diddy's hotel stays. She had alleged that Diddy would take small bottles of baby oil and lubricant as well as cameras in a bag every time he had left. Capricorn Clark during her testimony had also spoken on Diddy having become aware that his former girlfriend Cassie Ventura and Kid Cudi were dating. Capricorn Clark had conveyed that Cassie Ventura would sometimes stay with her at her apartment in the city of Los Angeles. Capricorn Clark next had stated that Cassie Ventura had once brought Kid Cudi to her apartment. Capricorn Clark then had claimed that she had gotten a text about Kid Cudi from Cassie Ventura. Capricorn Clark venturing forward has said that she insisted that Cassie Ventura delete the message, as she had said that Diddy is paying for both of their cellular devices. Capricorn Clark then had allegedly taken Cassie Ventura to get a burner phone. Capricorn Clark during her testimony has stated that by the day of December 22nd in the year 2011, Diddy had showed up to her apartment banging on her door. Once she opened the door, she was allegedly face to face with Diddy while he was holding a firearm. Diddy had allegedly questioned Capricorn Clark, specifically saying, "Why didn't you tell me? Who was Scott?" Scott, of course, being the name of Kid Cudi, as his full and legal name is Scott Cudi. Capricorn Clark, in response to Diddy, had told him that she didn't know anybody named Scott. Diddy, following this, had allegedly said, "We're going to kill this man." Capricorn Clark during her testimony next had revealed that she had gotten into a black Cadillac Escalade alongside Diddy while his bodyguard was with them as well. Capricorn Clark alleges that both her and Diddy had gotten into the back of the vehicle while Diddy had his firearm in his lap. She then alleged that they had driven to Hollywood Hills, which took about 15 to 20 minutes. Upon arrival, both Diddy and his bodyguard Ruben had allegedly entered Kid Cudi's house. Capricorn Clark alleges that she had called Cassie Ventura on Cassie's burner phone. She proceeded to change the name on her phone to another person. Diddy, however, had allegedly taken her phone and would dial the last phone number that was called. By that time, Kid Cudi had allegedly arrived to his household and Diddy had recognized him. Capricorn Clark claims that following this, they had made the decision to drive off and that they had seen police law officials approaching Kid Cudi's house. Capricorn Clark next had said that Diddy had told her to convince Kid Cudi not to tell police law officials that Diddy was present at his house. Capricorn Clark venturing forward had allegedly picked up Cassie Ventura as they would head back to Kid Cudi's house to convince him not to file a police report about Diddy entering his household. They had also allegedly informed Kid Cudi that Diddy had a firearm on his person. Capricorn Clark in her testimony is being said to have specifically told Kid Cudi, "If you tell on him, he'll hurt us all." Capricorn Clark in addition had testified that once the group had arrived to Diddy's residence, that Diddy had kicked Cassie Ventura repeatedly while she was curled up in a fetal position. Capricorn Clark then alleged that she had attempted to get one of Diddy's bodyguards to help her stop Diddy from continuing to attack Cassie Ventura. This, however, had led to Capricorn Clark being told to leave the vicinity. Capricorn Clark venturing forward had conveyed that she proceeded to call Cassie's mother, Regina Ventura, to inform her that Diddy was attacking Cassie and that she couldn't call the police, but she believed that Regina Ventura should. Capricorn Clark in court was questioned about an email in which she revealed that this was an email from Cassie Ventura, as she had stated that Diddy had threatened to release her sex tapes. Capricorn Clark also stated that Cassie had accused Diddy of having threatened to have harm dealt to both Cassie and Kid Cudi. Capricorn Clark in addition had conveyed that arson investigators had reached out to her because Kid Cudi had given them her number. Capricorn Clark venturing forward would accuse Diddy of having threatened her 50 times when speaking with the jury. Capricorn Clark would speak on what led to her being let go by Diddy's company, as she received a termination letter informing her that she had failed to properly ask for vacation time before she would go on vacation. This, according to Capricorn Clark, has sadly led to her losing her car, all of her benefits, which will include health insurance and her retirement account. So when it came to Capricorn Clark's testimony, she had provided further clarification to Kid Cudi's testimony that he had given last week, as Kid Cudi is the one that originally accused Diddy of having invaded his household. Mind you, Kid Cudi had alleged that his security cameras were disabled and moved at the time that Diddy had invaded his household allegedly. As far as other details from Capricorn Clark's testimony, she, like others, had said that she had witnessed Diddy abusing Cassie Ventura. Another notable allegation that Capricorn Clark had presented against Diddy is when she had accused Diddy of conveying that he wanted to take Kid Cudi's life after having found out that he was heavily involved with his former girlfriend Cassie Ventura. But yeah, that's cool. Cap-Pause video out this in the comments. What do you all think of Capricorn Clark's testimony against the music mogul Diddy? Were there any allegations that Capricorn Clark had made that surprised you or interested you? And to cap that out, do you all think that Capricorn Clark's testimony does well to support Kid Cudi's testimony, or do you all think the details differentiate when it comes to both of the testimonies? Let all that be known in the comments, yeah. That's gonna do it. I'm out.